Hi, my name is Mindy Eckel. I am from a really small town in southeast Oklahoma. So there are a lot of things that are really different when comparing Tulsa to my hometown. And one thing that is very obviously different is the homeless community, and that's what I want to talk about today. The homeless community over the last few months has really made a big impact on my life, and it's been kind of a critical change. And so I just would like to tell you how that came about. So, as I stated, I hadn't had much experience with the homeless community before we moved here. Um, I actually would try to avoid the homeless community if possible. If we came across them, we didn't have homeless people in my small town, and so just in passing them here, I was scared of them and I didn't want them asking me for money, and I would just try to avoid them at all costs. And so when we moved here 3 years ago, I started seeing them more on a regular basis, but I still kind of just felt the same way. I was just kind of scared. So 4 months ago, my life group through my church, we decided that we wanted to serve the homeless in some way, and none of us really had any experience in serving the homeless, so we just decided that maybe for our first time we would load up some hygiene bags with some toiletry items and a few snacks and things in them, and just take them downtown and hand them out and to those that we came across. And honestly, like, I was petrified. I was completely scared. I did not want to be around homeless people, and I did not know what they were capable of. I kind of felt I'd always believed that homeless people were either addicts or criminals, and that they were a danger. You know, I would be in danger if I went around them, and so I was very scared to go down there. But we did. We had 90 bags, and we went downtown. We handed them out, and we were out of bags completely in 20 minutes. 90 bags in 20 minutes. It still blows my mind to say it. The people that we met were so grateful for those things, so grateful for a tube of chapstick, and it just totally broke my heart. And fast forward to now, 4 months later, we are a actual nonprofit organization called Positive Purpose Outreach. We serve the homeless one Saturday a month in downtown Tulsa with different items such as clothing and shoes and food and water and toiletry items, just whatever they request, we try to get. And so the biggest change for me and the most incredible thing out of all of it is just my perspective has changed dramatically. I went from being afraid to be around homeless people to hugging these people and crying with them and interacting with them and praying with them and for them. And when I come home, they are on my heart. And over the last few months, we have built relationships with the ones that we come across. And it's nice to be able to be there for them and help them in any way I can. What I have come to realize is that they are just normal people like me and you. And by the grace of God, I ended up on a different path than they did. And the least I can do is to use the path that I am on in a positive way to maybe impact their lives in a small way. And my path I always took for granted, and I can change that by just providing small things for others that are in need. Thanks.